GPT. How are you leveraging AI tools to enhance your copywriting and conversion strategies to underpin the work that you do for clients?
So how do I use AI in my work? I say everywhere. I started probably 2 years ago when ChatGPT 3 was out. Started experimenting from the get go, seeing what I used to get, understanding at the beginning that it sucked, didn't work. Then slowly integrating it into my processes from every area: research, strategy, writing. A lot of people say that AI can't write copy, but the reason is that AI doesn't have the context. The things that I think are more important for you to use AI for messaging copy is to give the AI as much context as possible right from the beginning of the project. When I start a project, for example, for a client, I use a couple of different tools, but everything that I share with the client, so even the first strategy session before signing the proposal, I shared it with the AI. From that, I shared the proposal. Then we go into kickoff call. All the transcripts I share with AI, obviously censored, anything that needs to be covered. After that, all the research materials. As long as I go through the project, the AI knows everything about the project, and I can ask it questions. I can strategize with AI, so it starts building up a knowledge base that it can use almost as if you were an assistant, right? So that's one way that I use it. Then the other way typically happens at the end of the project. Once I have the strategy in place, all my documents crystallized from real research, then I create a separate AI or chat that could be considered almost a simulation of a customer persona. A lot of people call it synthetic personas. There's different ways of calling it. The useful thing about this is that, especially if you're a startup, maybe you don't have a lot of research data, you don't have the time or the money to conduct a lot of research. Using an AI persona like this, as long as you direct it with some of the strategy work that you've done, it's really helpful because even if you don't get to 100% accuracy, you can at least get to that 80% that can inform an initial strategy or copy. And then you can iterate from there. You can literally have a conversation with AI like as if you were having like a focus group with a customer. So you can ask questions about, hey, what objections would you have if you stumble on this piece of copy? Or you stumble on this headline and these bullet points. What do you think? Tell me your thought process. And then you
Hmm.
can adjust based on what they say. You can literally simulate the AI going through an entire page of copy. And the feedback is pretty accurate if you do all the work up front.